All right, this movie here we're going to get into is Embattled, starring Stephen Dorff. All right, so is it going to end up being a thumbs up, a thumbs down? I mean, you know, um, is it going to be one of those, or is it just going to end up being a nah, nah? Well, you got to hang around and find out to the end. Is this something that's gonna? Is this the kind of movie that you'd want to run out and watch at the theaters, or you just kind of wait until maybe it starts showing on TBS or something like that? Well, you got to find out. So here we're going to take a look at the description of it. So, the eldest son of a ruthlessly tough, larger than life MMA champion must literally fight his way out of the abusive cycle his father has continued in this emotional thriller. Emotional thriller. It's interesting. It's got some ups and downs, that's for sure. Is it a tearjerker? Maybe for some people. I don't know. Well, I mean, hmm. So let's just go ahead and start take a look at it and see what it has to offer. I mean, uh, yeah, we'll find out.
From the sold out MGM Grand in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for damage!
Time for damage.
Fighting out of
That's an interesting concept.
Pittsburgh, Russia, standing 5.
So as we could see that it's got the whole typical like uh, ego thing going on for Stephen Dorff's character, uh, Cash. Cash Boinkins. I think that's what his name is, the character's name. Uh, yeah, but you could. It's definitely got some ego to it.
8 inches, weighing 170 pounds, with an impressive record of 18 wins, 4 losses. The world's #1 welterweight contender, Timothy the Terrible Oswald. And in the red corner, standing 5'9 inches, weighing 171 pounds, fighting out of Birmingham, Alabama, with a record of 37 wins, 1 defeat, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, the Slayer!
Yeah. So I just got to go ahead and let it play here a little bit more, but I'm not going to let the audio go because, well, there's probably going to be some choice words here and there. Um, but uh, as far as, you know, hey, there's a lot of MMA fights in reality that sort of look like this as far as that goes, correct? With all the pushing and all that stuff too, the theatrics, there's all that as well as, it just depends on whatever fighters, right? I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff and we've seen some strange, weird stuff before in the MMA community, if that's something that you're into. Um, Depiction wise, as far as, yeah, eh, I mean, you could see where if just that was his game plan to just stay standing up, and that's one thing. There may be some differences how it goes about it, but there's definitely worse worse acting out there as far as that goes. Uh, yeah, it's nothing to like say, hey man, this is like the real thing. Not so much. But not quite on the goofy scale as far as like what is that? Here comes the boom. But yeah, definitely shows like the jet set type of fighter with the big ego. Uh, but there's as the movie goes on, and it progresses, there's more of a storyline that kind of builds as far as that goes. But we'll skip ahead here a little bit, just that way we don't show like the entirety of the movie. So we'll skip ahead a ways. Maybe we'll get into where this is where the boy's getting dropped off. So that was Cash's son that was at the fight with him, and that's here about to get out of the vehicle, and he's about to go to the house that he lives at with his mom. And yeah, so we'll jump back into the full screen on that here in a minute here. And see where Cash has got the big house, but he's a booze hound. He's staying drunk for who knows why, what he's trying to suppress with all that, or whatever.
To the gym. You call me hard.
So
Talk to him. That's done. I want to.
That's Cash's other son. That's his younger son, and he's got he's got some things that he's dealing with as far as that goes. And then Cash's ex-wife, the two boys here, their mom, they all live together at this house here, and Cash pretty much doesn't give them a whole lot of help as far as financial wise or anything like that, and he says that it's to build toughness, but who really does, right?
No chance, baby.
But I want to.
Today's no good, Q.
Can you get him his meds and finish up everything? I got a client 7:45.
Yeah, go.
Just don't forget your lunches, okay? I love you, guys.
Yeah, love you too. Here you go.
So the older son, he pretty much helps along with the younger son, because he has like learning disabilities and stuff like that, and so he's a protector for him, and which is kind of cool aspect of the movie. It gets into some stuff where, of course, there's people at school and stuff where the older brother has to step up and kind of help him out and make sure that people don't act a fool towards him.
Hey, you finished? Plate in the sink, brush your teeth and get dressed, okay?
Okay. Hey, Jet. Hey, Jet.
Yeah?
Will there always be toys in the world?
Look, I've got a huge
Just
test.
tell me yes or no, and I promise I'll stop.
Yes, there will always be toys.
Forever.
Yeah. Oh, good, man. Good. Catch you boys later. Yo.
So for the most part, the kids at school, they kind of know better not to mess with the younger brother, because yeah, the older one is training to beat people up, so they don't want to be a free grappling dummy, and just be a little bit of practice as far as that goes. So that's one aspect to it. We'll skip ahead here a little more.
Bro.
Oh, good, Miles.
Other than asking me if you can watch Pornhub, splendid.
Oh, yeah, that's the younger one. He asks about those websites. He doesn't really know any better. Can't hold it against the little guy.
They're worse than Putin.
So this is where Cash and his lawyer were talking to the promoters of the organization that Cash is fighting for and stuff like that. So they would just kind of have a meeting and trying to let him know that, hey man, you're not coughing up enough money. So there's the oldest boy
Good twist.
practicing, getting some training on. And we'll see about, no, we'll skip ahead here because he's kind of. So this is where Cash told him to get in the ring.
Come on.
Told him that no headgear because that's for wussies, he says.
Judo fag mama's boy.
But yeah, I guess this is where you'd say tough love. So obviously they're flashback. There's a little bit of a past type of thing, and
Oh shit, we got a bleeder here.
yeah, there's it's just
Hey, Instant, what's up? Yeah, I'm back from Vegas with my boy Jet here. About to be arrested for child abuse. Come on, sport. That's right. Come on, Jet, get fisted, baby, get fisted. Agreed. Let me put on some of that call me maybe shit. It'll wake his ass up.
Hey, there you go. That's one way to shut him up, right? And that's what he gets for not paying attention too, right? So as far as, is this something that's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go and watch it in the theater? Well, for me, I wouldn't go watch it in the theater. But I definitely, I watch it on Amazon, rent it for, $5.99 and watch it there. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, there's a good twist and dynamics that go towards the end, but I'm not going to get into all that because hey, you know what? It's not too bad as far as that goes. It may even just show up on Amazon Prime at some point here down the road and be just part of it. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, then you can watch it for free. But if you're looking for something to rent, that's it's not a horrible movie. It's not totally like, oh my gosh, but it's no blockbuster for sure. So, well, what are we gonna go with that? We're gonna go with we're gonna pretty much go with we're gonna go with the meh, because like I said, it's nothing like, oh my gosh, I've got to go out there and watch this, and I've got to go ahead and spend that $5.99. But if you've watched a lot of movies lately and you're really looking for something, just something different watch, then it's not a horrible thing. It's not a horrible movie. But like I said, it's not something that I'm going to run out and I've got to go watch it in the theaters. I don't even know if it did make it to the theaters or anything like that anyways, because with all the Rona stuff. But, or if it was one of those kind that just kind of skip past the theaters. I mean, Steven Seagal style, right? I don't know. Be honest with you, I really don't know if it was released in the theaters, but it's not bad. It's not great. Like I said, it's just kind of yeah. And that's my output on it. And we're talking about Embattled, starring Stephen Dorff. It's not horrible. Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to criticize on him for his acting as far as that goes. It's just it's just one of those movies that's it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. It's something to watch. So thanks for watching the video. If you want to click that thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. If you click on the subscribe, that'd be cool as well. And then you'll catch all the future content, see about other reviews and whatnot that I do on here. And once again, just into this and that.